0506 PBA Rookie of the Year, 7-time Team USA member, an All-American at Saginaw Valley State, 4 times, 3-time Collegiate Bowler of the Year, is in a big hole against the youngster Kyle Troop out of North Carolina. Sometimes all that experience, all the accolades, when you get under the bright lights, doesn't matter. Facing this confident youngster, looks for help with the scout across the deck, doesn't get the 10. Boy, he had some serious power on that strike ball 10.
Yeah, there was a lot of wood being slung across this lane here. Watch, the head pin goes behind the 10 pin. I mean, he was showing pins everywhere. A pretty good shot out of the commercial break, and Kyle Troop looking for a spare to maintain a 34-pin lead.
There she's got. Get your orange jolt with CBS Sports Network. Craig Carton, former NFL MVP Boomer Esiason, give us their take on all the latest around the world of sports. Boomer and Carton, weekday mornings at 6 Eastern, only on CBS Sports Network.
You know, I think the one person that we haven't really talked about a whole lot on today's telecast is Marshall Kent. And I can only imagine what he's thinking, watching the scores, watching the ball reactions, as he waits in the wings to bowl one game for the title. His first title on U.S. soil. He did win an event overseas. But watching this has got to make you scratch your head as well, no?
Troop gets help on number 10. Uh-oh. The pick comes out.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Fro Nation. Hashtag Frofish. Our Barbasol close shave of the day.
Look at the revolutions on that bowling ball. Why it's not breaking all the way across the lane is why he puts speed on it, but great pin action.
First time we've seen the pick out to the throw. Sweet. That comes a little high, and 6 stands. 10 stands. Still here for Bill O'Neill, who has never quite figured out the TV pair here. Are you surprised, Randy?
Extremely surprised. You know, Bill O'Neill last year in this event, not the Wolf event, but here at the Summer Swing, it was against Brian Valenta, the Badger Open. He said he bowled probably his greatest game ever on television
yesterday.
In beating Brian Valenta 244, 235, and Bill obviously needing to strike out in the 10th frame to get that win. But for him not to be able to figure this out is very surprising. He's too good.
Not Bill O'Neill's day. So not a repeat of his greatness from 2014 here in OKC, when he was just unstoppable.
He got fooled in practice. You know, he saw something in practice, went with it, and as soon as the game started, ball started to bail down lane, and he was trapped.
So the spectacularly adorned Kyle Troop, youngster, flamboyant, gonna advance.
Well,
pin there.
Let me just say this. Now, obviously, it's a big lead by Kyle, but Bill O'Neill can still strike out to shoot 199. Kyle Troop's just at 204. So there's still a little bit of bowling left to be done.
There's the spare. Stays clean. The youngster who had the adventurous trip here, avoiding a tornado. He came through this area on the way here to Shawnee.
He said it was the scariest,
terrified,
the scariest thing that's ever happened to him.
Thought the hail was going to come through the roof of his car.
Yeah.
A brand new car, by the way. Luckily, he made it just fine. Brooklyn, 6.
9 spare the rest of the way is really all he needs. Spare here, 9 spare in the 10th frame. He'll shoot 201. We still have a match.
Hang on a minute.
That's what happens when you get a little bit ahead of yourself, you lose a little bit of concentration, and you're building a lot of friction. Andres Gomez, we saw him miss 3 10 pins. He got it inside a target, and it was just enough to make it check and miss left of the 6 pin. Now, Bill O'Neill can strike out to shoot 199. He would force Kyle Troop to double in the 10th.
Needs this, has it. All of a sudden, the tables turn very quickly for the 5-time Tour champ, Bill O'Neill.
That's a double for O'Neill, cutting the lead.
What a great shot here for Bill O'Neill on the right lane. He's been through quite a lot this game. 2 open frames and then not throwing his first strike until the 8th frame. But right now, Bill O'Neill still has a chance to win and move on to the title match.
Did into the 1-3 pocket. Cuts the lead to 3.
This is the biggie coming up because this forces Kyle Troop to double in the 10th frame. If Bill O'Neill strikes out, Kyle Troop would have to throw a double and 8. Now he's doing what every veteran does. He's going to take a re-rack. He's going to buy some time. Kyle Troop sitting on the bench with lots of time to think about his upcoming 10th frame.
Extra time for the re-rack. Needed help on the 10 and didn't get it.
Pretty good shot there. A little unlucky not carrying that shaker 10. Kyle Troop now needs a mark and good count in the 10th frame to move on.
There's the 10 pin, did cover the spare. So O'Neill shoots a 188.
Any mark and good count. 17 pins is all he needs to fill here in the 10th.
Big strike for the kid.
Wow, that almost looked like it was going in the right gutter. And then it just stays on the lane and then goes high flush. Watch this.
Flirting with that channel. It was close, Randy. Guppy loves it.
Guppy's going to have a nervous breakdown.
Has the count he needs. Has the win. The Partridge Family theme plays again for the retro old school look of Kyle Troop from Taylorsville, North Carolina, tiny town northwest of Charlotte. First ever TV time for the youngster. He's through to the championship match. With the Afro pick, gotta love that. Kyle Troop, 23 years old from Taylorsville, North Carolina, has knocked out PBA star Bill O'Neill, 202-188 to make the championship match. He'll take on Marshall Kent, just 22 years old, one-time winner on the PBA Tour from Yakima, Washington. Big collegiate star at Robert Morris, Illinois. Did win once in Saudi Arabia, but not on TV. He's 0-4 in career on television. And now, one time, he was looking up to role models, mentors. And now the youngster is facing them head-to-head on the lanes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little starstruck at first. because, you know, obviously I grew up watching them on TV, and so when I see them in person, it's like, wow, you know, that's who I watched on TV my entire life. And you know, the first couple tournaments, it was a little hard to adjust to, but now I kind of see them more as rivals than anything, or, you know, opponents. And you know, we're good friends off the lane, but on the lanes, it's, you know, it's stiff competition, and, you know, it's cutthroat, to say the least.
A year ago, Badger Open finished 4th, lost his first match to Brian Valenta, 236-165. Now, at the top seed, he goes for a title against Kyle Troop next.